Hello, and welcome to this slow English listening for beginners. Today's topic is introducing myself. You will listen to a short story about a woman. She will introduce herself and will give us personal information about her family and her life. After the story, I will ask you some questions to check on your understanding. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Just focus on the key information. Are you ready? Let's begin. Hello, my name is Emily. I'm 40 years old and I live in a small town in the United States. I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I was born in New York City. But now I live in a town called Greenfield. It's very quiet here and I love it. The weather is nice and there are many parks and trees. I live in a small house with my husband Tom and our two children, Lily and Ben. Tom is 42 years old and he works in a big office in the city. He is very busy, but he loves his job. Lily is 9 years old and Ben is 6. Lily loves to draw and Ben loves to play with his toys. I work as a nurse. I help people when they are sick or hurt. I work in a hospital in the city. My job is very important to me because I like to help people feel better. Sometimes it's a hard job, but I enjoyed it a lot. In my free time, I like to read books. My favorite books are about history and travel. I also enjoy cooking. I like cooking Italian food, especially pasta. On weekends, my family and I go for walks in the park. We also visit my parents who live not far from us. I have 2 sisters and we like to spend time together. I think it's important to take care of our health. I try to stay active by walking and eating healthy food. I feel very lucky because I have a nice family and a lot of friends. That's a little bit about me. Thank you for listening. Now let's check your understanding. Answer these questions. What is the speaker's name? The speaker's name is Emily. How old is she? She is 40 years old. Where does she live now? She lives in a small town called Greenfield in the United States. How many children does Emily have? Emily has 2 children, Lily and Ben. What is Emily's job? Emily works as a nurse in a hospital. What does Emily like to do in her free time? Emily enjoys reading books and spending time with her family. If you answered correctly to all these questions, you have done a very good job. Keep working and see you next time. Bye-bye. In this video, I will talk about the topic, my family. Listen carefully because later I will ask you some questions to see if you understood everything. Are you ready? Let's start. Hello, everyone. My name is Anna. I'm very happy to share my family story with you today. I come from a small and loving family, and I want to tell you all about them. I live with 4 people: my father, my mother, my older sister, and my younger brother. My father's name is Mark. He is a doctor. Every day he works in a busy hospital and helps many people feel better. I admire him because he is very kind and always takes care of others. My father loves his job, and he often tells me stories about how he helps his patients. My mother's name is Linda. She is a teacher. She works in a local school where she teaches young children. My mother is very patient and friendly. She enjoys reading and writing, and she always helps me with my homework when I study in the evening. I feel very lucky to have such a caring and smart mother. I also have an older sister. Her name is Emily. Emily is a high school student. She studies hard and loves art. In her free time, she likes to draw and paint. Sometimes she shows me her beautiful pictures, and I feel very proud of her. Emily is very supportive, and she always encourages me to try new things. My younger brother is Tom. He is 8 years old and full of energy. Tom loves playing with his toys and riding his bicycle in the park. He is always laughing and making everyone smile. Even though he is younger, he is very curious and loves to ask questions about everything he sees. Every morning, our family eats breakfast together. We sit at the table and talk about our plans for the day. After breakfast, my father leaves for the hospital. My mother goes to school, and my sister and I get ready for our studies. In the afternoon, we sometimes meet at home and share our experiences. In the evening, we have dinner together and enjoy simple, happy moments. On weekends, we like to spend time together outdoor. We go for walks in the park and visit local markets, or sometimes watch a movie together at home. These moments make me feel very happy and connected with my family. Thank you for listening to my story about my family. I hope you enjoyed learning about each member and their daily lives. I love my family, and I am grateful for every day we spend together. Now, let's check your understanding. Who is Anna's father, and what is his job? Her father is Mark, and he is a doctor. What does Anna's mother do? Her mother, Linda, is a teacher. What does Emily, Anna's sister, like to do in her free time? Emily likes to draw and paint. How old is Anna's younger brother Tom? Tom is 8 years old. What does Anna's family like to do on weekends? They like to go for walks and watch movies together. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome to this slow English listening for beginners. Today's topic is my daily routine. After the story, I will ask you some questions to check on your understanding. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Just focus on the key information. Are you ready? Let's begin. My name is Emma. I'm 40 years old, and today I'm going to tell you about a typical day in my life. I have a simple routine, but I like it. I wake up at 7 in the morning. I don't like waking up early, but I have to because I have a busy day. The first thing I do is turn off my alarm and get out of bed. I go to the bathroom, I wash my face and brush my teeth. After that, I get dressed. I usually wear comfortable clothes because I work from home. I work on my computer all day. At 7:30, I go downstairs to have breakfast. I like to eat something light and healthy. I usually have cereal with milk and a cup of coffee. Sometimes I eat toast with jam, and sometimes I have an apple. Breakfast is very important to me. It gives me energy for the entire day. At 8, I start working. I check my emails and answer some messages from my colleagues. I work as a freelance writer, so I write articles for different companies. It's a nice job, and I enjoy it. At 12:30, I have a break and have lunch. I don't eat a big lunch, just something small like a salad or a sandwich. After lunch, I like to take a short walk outside to get some fresh air. It helps me feel relaxed and ready for the afternoon. In the afternoon, I work until 4. After, I spend time with my family. At 6, I start preparing dinner. I like to cook and try to make tasty meals for my family. Tonight, I'm making pasta with tomato sauce. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and then I try to relax. I usually read a book or watch TV. At 9, I help my children get ready for bed. I read a story to them and then they go to sleep. After, I spend some time with my husband. We talk about our day or watch a movie together. I go to bed at 10:30. I need a good night's sleep because I have another busy day tomorrow. Now, let's check on your understanding. Try your best to answer these questions. What time does Emma wake up in the morning? Emma wakes up at 7 in the morning. What does Emma usually eat for breakfast? Emma usually eats cereal with milk and a cup of coffee. Where does Emma work and what is her job? Emma works from home as a freelance writer. What does Emma do after lunch? After lunch, Emma likes to take a short walk outside. What time does Emma go to bed? Emma goes to bed at 10:30. If you answered correctly to all the questions, you have done a very good job. Keep working. See you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome to this slow English listening for beginners. Today's topic is food in Italy. After the story, I will ask you some questions to check on your understanding. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Listen carefully and just focus on the key information. Are you ready? Let's begin. Hello, my name is Maria and I'm 40 years old. I'm from Italy, a country known all over the world for its food. Today, I want to talk to you about the amazing food culture in my country. In Italy, food is very important. We don't just eat to stay alive. We eat to enjoy life. We take our time to prepare and eat our meals, and food brings people together. The most important meal of the day is lunch. It's usually around 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Many Italians like me like to eat with their families or friends. It's a moment to relax and talk about the day. For breakfast, we usually drink coffee. Most people love espresso or cappuccino. And we eat something sweet like cornetto, similar to a croissant. In the north of Italy, people sometimes eat a light breakfast with bread and jam. But in the south, it's more common to have pastries like sfogliatella or salty food like pizzetta, a small pizza made with tomato and mozzarella. For lunch, Italians love pasta. There are many types of pasta: spaghetti, penne, fusilli, ravioli, etc. We often eat pasta with tomato sauce or creamy sauce. My favorite pasta is pasta al pomodoro, which is pasta with tomato sauce, basil, and a little bit of olive oil, and some grated Parmigiano cheese. It's simple but delicious. In Italy, We also have a tradition of eating antipasti, which are small dishes before the main meal. This can be olives, cheese, salami with fresh bread. After lunch, we usually eat a dessert like tiramisu or cannoli and drink coffee, of course. Dinner in Italy is usually lighter. We usually have fish, meat, or chicken with salad. I love making a simple salad, but the most popular dish for dinner, especially when we eat with our friends, is pizza. I love Parmigiana pizza. It's pizza made with tomato, mozzarella, and fried eggplants, and also grated Parmigiano cheese. It's delicious. In my country, every region has its own special dishes. In the north, you can find a lot of rice, like risotto, and in the south, they use more tomatoes, olives, and seafood. For example, in Sicily, you can eat pasta con le sarde, which is pasta with sardines. And in the region of Emilia-Romagna, you can try lasagna or tortellini. Italian food is so diverse, and each region is proud of its recipes. Food is not just about eating. It's very important for us because it's part of our tradition and culture. We always cook with love, and we love sharing our meals with our family and friends. If you visit Italy, I recommend you to try food in every region. Thank you for listening. I hope you feel inspired to try some Italian food. Now, let's check on your understanding. Try your best to answer these questions. What is the most important meal in Italy? The most important meal in Italy is lunch. What do Italians usually eat for breakfast? Espresso or cappuccino with cornetto. What is Maria's favorite pasta dish? Pasta with tomato sauce. What is Maria's favorite pizza? Maria's favorite pizza is Parmigiana pizza. Why is food so important for Italians? Because it's part of their tradition and culture. If you have answered correctly to all the questions, you have done a very good job. Keep working and see you next time. Hello, and welcome to this slow English listening for beginners. Today's topic is my house. After the story, I will ask you some questions to check on your understanding. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Just focus on the key information. Are you ready? Let's begin. Hello, my name is Linda. I'm 45 years old and I live in a small house in the city. It's not very big, but I love it because it feels like home. I have lived in this house for 10 years and I'm very happy here. My house has 4 rooms and each one is special to me. First, I'll tell you about the kitchen. The kitchen is very important in my house. I spend a lot of time cooking and eating with my family. It is not very big, but it's comfortable. I have a stove, a fridge, and a dishwasher. The kitchen is white and the walls are painted light blue. There is a small window above the sink, and I love looking outside when I'm doing the dishes. I also have a big table in the middle of the kitchen where my family eats together. I cook dinner almost every night. I like making pasta, soups, and salads. My children like to help me with simple things like setting the table or stirring the soup. We always have fun in the kitchen. Next, let me tell you about the living room. The living room is very cozy. It's the place where my family relaxes after a long day. We have a big sofa, 2 armchairs, and a coffee table. There is a television on the wall, and we watch movies together on weekends. I also have some plants in the living room, and they make the space feel fresh and green. The walls are painted yellow, which makes the room look warm and sunny. In the winter, I like to sit on the sofa with a blanket, drink tea, and read a book. My children like to play board games in the living room. We spend a lot of time together there. Now, I'll tell you about my bedroom. It's a small room, but it's very peaceful. I sleep here, of course, but also I like spending time reading and relaxing. I have a big bed with soft pillows and a warm blanket. There is a small desk where I can work on my computer or write. I don't have many things in my bedroom because I like it to be simple and calm. The walls are light green, and there's a small window next to the bed. I like to look outside at the trees and the birds when I wake up in the morning. My bedroom is the place where I rest and feel calm. It's my favorite room in the house. Finally, I want to talk to you about the bathroom. The bathroom is small, but very functional. It has a shower, a toilet, and a sink. I have a mirror above the sink where I brush my teeth every morning. The walls are white and there is a small shelf for towels and soap. There is a window in the bathroom too, and I always open it when I take a shower because it makes the room feel fresh. I like to spend a little time in the bathroom in the morning to get ready for the day. It's a quiet and private place. So that's my house. I feel happy here. It's not big, but it's perfect for me and my family. Each room is important to me, and I love spending time in every room. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my home. Now, let's check on your understanding. How many rooms are there in Linda's house? There are 4 rooms in Linda's house. What color are the walls in Linda's kitchen? The walls in Linda's kitchen are light blue. How many armchairs are there in the living room? There are 2 armchairs. What does Linda like to do in her bedroom? In her bedroom, Linda likes to read and relax. Where is the mirror in Linda's bathroom? The mirror is above the sink. If you have answered correctly to all the questions, you have done a very good job. Keep working and see you next time. Bye-bye.